Houston, the champs are here. The champions are here. Champs are here. We won the AFC South. Thank you, Denver Broncos. Thank you, Colts, for sucking. It was all round of applause, Houston. Other news: Texans beat the Dolphins. We did say we were gonna win. Wasn't the it? I'm just gonna say it was a typical Texans game. What it felt like at this point, like.
Well,
there was some good.
My thing is they didn't really piss me off, but we didn't do nothing either. So like, I don't get it.
Those moments, like
no, then you remember it's like no, Bullock picked it and fucking took it to like the 10, and then the fumble we got at like the 10. So like we didn't have to go long fields for those touchdowns. Defense looked good though.
Yeah. Derek Stingley, you are an all-pro, bro. I don't know. I got to give it to him after that. I just feel he's become the first player in franchise history to receive 5 total interceptions in the month of December.
Did he do it last year?
I think he had 4, I think.
Same difference. He's fucking good in December, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. It says over the last 2 seasons, no player has recorded more interceptions in December than Stingley. Wild. I mean, looking at the defense as a whole, if you look at them, just what they've done this year, forced Josh Allen into 9 of 30 on a game. Dude just put up 48 today. Forced Jared Goff into 5 interceptions. Forced Tua into 4 turnovers today. Caught 2 intros off of Jordan Love today. Awesome. Like, I mean, defense is stellar. Even with Jalen Petrie out, even with Aziz gone for a little bit, they're hitting on all cylinders. Now you look at the other side of the ball.
I don't know what to tell them. I really don't know what to tell them. Did the O-line play bad today?
They had moments.
But I don't think they played so bad that it affected the game. You know what I mean? And I don't think their pass rush was so dominant that affected the game either. So it's like, the fuck are we doing? Why are we not moving the ball better? Why are we not scoring? This is ridiculous.
CJ was 18 of 26, 131 yards, 2 touchdowns. Sacked 4 times. Joe Mixon had 6 targets. Oh, that was his receiving. For rushing, Mixon had 12 attempts, 23 yards. 5 was his longest.
It was disgusting. It was disgusting, I tell you.
Yeah, it was. I don't know at this point. Like, look, they made my camera mess up. I just like, I don't know, dude. Like, I feel like this is Texans football right here. What we saw today is Texans football. A dominant defense, special teams that can make plays when they want to, but an offense that is lackluster at best.
They're so retarded. It's like I think they forget what they're supposed to do sometimes. Because we were on the first drive, we were moving the ball so good, and then we just never went back to it. It was play action, dump downs. You know what I'm saying? Like check downs. And we just kind of never did it again. Nico Collins didn't do shit but catch 2 touchdowns. Like, where was he today?
He didn't have much.
I think he had 2 catches that were both touchdowns.
Yeah, he had 2 touchdowns, but 17 yards total.
Wild.
Joe Mixon had the most yards catching at 33.
I don't remember Tank Dell doing shit.
He had 26 yards on 2 receptions.
I think Mechie had like 2 catches. He probably had like 20 yards also.
17. Nico had 17. Xavier had 13. Schultz had 13. And Robert Woods had 12. It's terrible.
And a fumble, that dumbass.
that's
I'm just gonna tell you, like Kansas City's they're gonna pressure the quarterback. You have to do better. Baltimore's gonna for real. You have to do better. Like I just don't know what to tell them if y'all couldn't handle the Dolphins. Even though that bozo got on our comments the other day and said I'm a fucking idiot and our show sucks because I said that the Dolphins were a lesser team than the two are about to play. Of course they're a fucking lesser team. We showed up today and did virtually nothing and still beat you. Sorry ass Dolphins.
We're gonna teach you
mammals.
I mean, defensively, Derek Stingley said it. He goes, he was on Waddle, he got hurt, he went to Tyreek Hill, pretty much clamped him the whole game. So it just feels like going into these next two games, the defense sadly has to carry this team. Special teams has to keep pulling shit out of the bag to get some creativity going. Because the Ngumbawale fake, that was amazing.
Yes.
But it's just to the point where it's like, even if the defense gets interceptions or fumbles, 3 points if we're lucky.
Yes. That's why we scored today, because the defense put the ball in favorable position. It's like, can you score from the 10 at least, CJ? And I thought CJ played good today. I thought he had good pocket presence, decision making. He was throwing the ball out when he needed to. As we couldn't get shit done. Slowick, I'm about to blame you for everything, bro. I really am. Because that's all it could be.
Yeah,
about right.
It just is like somebody has to get the blame. And CJ had moments today where, I mean, it was not like bad plays with the interceptions and all that. Some dumb plays where it's like instead of just throwing the ball away, he ran and wasted some time and all that. But all in all, it was a pretty more cleaned up game. So now it's like, okay, something's not right, and it goes to Slowick. And I don't know what the hell's wrong with this offense, but I
think what it is like everything's based on the fact that you're running the ball, and we can't run the ball, so then we're kind of like stuck with our thing in our hand. So like your game plan just goes completely out the window by the second quarter when you figured out, fuck, we got a bell on the run. And I think Slowick has a hard time adjusting to that, like calling shit on the fly.
Yeah. It was easy last year when nobody had tape on everything you wanted to do. Now they do, and you're like, oh,
you didn't expect to run the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You were just playing a passing offense.
I don't even remember.
I might have to go back to that.
When was the last time CJ threw for 200 yards? It was like a few games ago, right?
Yeah.
I think he had 200 yards but like no touchdowns or something.
No, he had good numbers against Dallas, I think.
No,
but so also like none of the receivers are going off either. Like
no, we didn't give up any big plays.
To be the guy.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't get any big plays. We didn't give up any big. It was a weird game. We thought they were going to give up a big play. Nothing happened. We didn't get any production and receiver really. It was weird. It was just a weird game.
You know what it was? Because I thought about it. Like the first half finished in like an hour 7, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like you don't ever say that in football. And then I was like, "Well, it's a bunch of bullshit run plays and check downs, and there's no penalties." You know what I'm saying? We didn't have very many penalties on either team, so the time was just moving. We shouldn't get shit accomplished.
Yeah, there was nothing. It was nothing. It was weird. So what I'm hearing though for the run game, we need Kenyon Green back, and
I thought well, first off, those son of a bitches stole my idea of the O-line, which I'm not hating. You do it, but it only took you a month to do it. So leave that right
to find the video. That's why.
Well, they should have just text, because Serio could have texted me. Like, he got my number. Don't act brand new, bitch. That's all he had to do.
Oh man, that's funny. It is. All right, so if he's gonna watch this video, what does he need to know from y'all that is gonna change this up? Because I don't know at this fucking point. I don't. They've done stuff that we've asked for. Moved Damian Pierce off at running back and put him as on special teams, which he's dominating.
It
Changes
feels like
the
they
O-line.
copy other people's shit, but they'll take pieces from this team and this team, which I'm sure everybody does. Well, one thing that we should do is more motion. Like put Tank Dell is in motion and see if you could get him loose a little bit more. Almost to the point where you're going to use that fool like Puka. Like I don't need 60 yards every time you touch the ball, but keep the fucking chains moving. Like let's just keep going that way a little bit. And then get some momentum because it's hard to fucking do anything when you kind of suck and you have no momentum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that fool would go off if they used him like that.
And then inherently, it would just open Nico up. Give Nico some one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know this team. Like,
We're the champs. Who cares? That means that there's 4 people in this class that read worse than us. So,
well, 3, but yeah.
Oh yeah, 3. Well, I do math worse than us.
Be like that.
There are more than that are bad than us. There's some teams that are terrible. Like it could be a lot worse. I think what happens with this season though is we had expectations, and then there were some people with really high expectations, and we had to bring them down here, and now we're having to kind of lower them just a bit even more because of the way that they're playing, and it's like, all right.
I don't feel like that applies to me because I called 11 wins, and we're right on pace to do it. Like I knew what the fuck we were.
16 and no,
Super Bowl or bust, baby.
God, the amount of comments we get on the daily about that.
Oh gosh, this is not a Super Bowl caliber team.
If one or two things, either CJ has to take control of the ball or you have to average 4 yards a carry. If one of those two things happen with you playing defense like that, yeah, you fucking are a Super Bowl contender. That defense that showed up today was fucking nasty. I don't think there's a defense in football that hits harder than Houston.
Them guys are dirty hits. That's what we're calling.
I was gonna say that's true. You can ask Trevor
I was
Lawrence.
trying my hardest to avoid saying that. Like you can't say that. It's like fucking singing a stupid song in front of a parrot. You're just gonna repeat it, bro. You can't do it.
Dirty play.
Yeah.
Dirty play.
30 hits. 30 hits.
The amount of people that were getting mad at Kalen Bullock for that hit is like, y'all ridiculous. Like, get out of here. Like, prayers and I hope homeboy is safe because that sucks and scary. But no, like that's not a dirty hit, man.
No, I think it was a little bit.
It's like it's all good. Well, we got a tough schedule coming up. I mean, all eyes are on Kansas City because Mahomes may not play.
I was gonna say he got a messed up ankle. We'll see.
They said he's week to week.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
got a high
we
ankle
got
sprain that
the
don't know severity yet.
Pressure on him, so
yeah, he said he hurt his ankle.
And let's not let it be understated that my boy Christian Harris was out there today fucking folks off because that dude is fucking amazing. Devon Achane ran fucking behind Ingold over the inside shoulder of the tackle, and I thought he was about to check out on us. And out of nowhere, a big ass arm just stopped him in his tracks, and he was like, "What in the fuck?" Just grabbed me. And it was 48, Christian Harris, and I was like, "He's back. Please bring Aziz back with this dude."
Oh man, good luck at the playoffs when Aziz and him are both.
Hey, toe balling too. Like he missed a couple tackles today, but he's always where he's supposed to needs to be. So I'll get the fuck over that.
Hell yeah.
Defense.
Lasser balled today, son. He is the only one that didn't have a pick. He was probably more important than the other two.
Guys are stepping up during these injuries on the defense side and suspensions. They've had to deal with suspensions, injuries, everything. So that defense is well seasoned at this point. Offense, we'll see. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna find out. It wasn't pretty, but think of the positives. We're the AFC South champions. That means the Titans, the Colts, and the Jaguars all suck.
True.
2 years in a row, D'Amico and CJ are the first quarterback head coach rookie combo to win it back to back.
Oh, one more thing I did notice today, and I fucking love seeing it. Tank Dell returning punts.
No, he's gonna get hurt again.
I don't give a fuck. I ain't trying to hear about it. He almost busted 2 of them loose. Like that's who needs to be returning them. I've seen all I need to see for discussion. Tank Dell returns punt.
He's gonna get hurt again. Remember when he broke his thingy majigger?
Yeah.
And
blocking at the 1 yard line.
Yeah. Totally different place, but whatever. Oh man. All right.
Good job.
I ain't got
Texans.
nothing
We're
else.
champs. Just celebrate. Just take the W. Throw it in that Dolphins fan face who called our show stupid, and we'll see the Chiefs next week.
Oh, yeah.
Chiefs, Texans. Then right after that, Christmas Day, Texans and Ravens. Gonna be interesting. But for now, Houston, enjoy the AFC South Champions. Take it with all you have because it's better than being in last place and being the tight ends and stuff. Let's go get these 3 wins. Let's figure it out. Hopefully something happens and it's a spark, a Christmas miracle or some shit. But all in all love. Stay on your ACs because it's hot as shit out here. Fuck you, Lance McCullers, and we're out of here. Later.
Yeah.